Hello again, everybody. Zagatech is here with my Atakline for this Monday, December 14th, 2015. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I did. 3 great gigs on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First things first, on Friday, I DJ'd a event for the Romeo High School basketball team. I DJ'd my first game for the team this year for the girls team. I DJ'd for the boys games in January. So there was a girls game opening that I was available for. I haven't DJ'd a basketball game for Romeo in December because I'm always busy. But now I wasn't for the girls. Boys, I will be this busy Friday. 2 games. So I did a girls game Friday. It was good. Boys games are more better attendance than girls. 6 is all I gotta say. Because the girls are pretty good too. Tough loss against Ike, man, one of my big rivals. And it was a tough game. We were down by a lot of points. In the first half, we tried rallying back and it was too little too late. Ike won. JV won their game though. And it was a fun game, decent attendance. So I got my move on. Played a lot of new songs I haven't done. So I'll get ready to play more when I go back for more games in January and February. For both boys and girls. So they got 6 games left for the girls, and I'm doing 6 for the boys. 7 overall for the girls, and 6 for the boys. So I did one of my 7 for the girls. Then Saturday, I was at Lenny Mills Restaurant again in Dryden, Michigan. I was there for a special needs luncheon a couple weeks ago. Now I was back for a CrossFit Christmas party. I did that party last year, and it was good. It was great, actually. Played some Christmas songs, but the line did, Cha Cha, Cupid. No, I didn't play Cha. I played Cupid and Nana and Nene and Quan, and when I played Line This early, it was like they loved it. And then I played some rock for a while, like Thunderstruck. They love like AC/DC. I always play Shook Me, but they requested Thunderstruck. And like some poppy dancey songs like Weatherby, Clean Bandit, What Do You Mean, Justin Bieber. But the last half hour was crazy. They were doing Milkshake and I haven't played a G6 in forever for you. So I was except by playing that, of course, and Don't Stop Believing and Neil Diamond is the peak of the night. From 10:30 to 11, the last half hour was good. Because we started dancing around 9:15, 9:30 with the line dances and such and all the new stuff. Did well for a while. And then I played some rock for a while. Some old cheesy 90s like My Prerogative, Whitney Houston, stuff like that, and then new stuff worked again for the last half hour, which was crazy. That's when the crowd was most crazy. Did Tricky, all that, so they loved it. Good show. Then yesterday, Winter Point Dance Academy's Christmas Gala. Done that for the last, that was 7th year in a row for them. After 2 years at Tina's Country Club and having problems with noise restrictions with people next door, telling us to turn it down every year, we went back to where it all began, back in 2009. For the first 4 years, back at Shelby Gardens, aka Club Monte Carlo on Van Dyke, between 23 and 22. And this is probably my best one I had, because I usually peak too early, but I didn't peak too early. Played Nana and Quan twice, because it was that popular. People were requesting it like crazy, especially little kids. There was teenagers and kids. The kids always get done dinner faster, so I play Gummy Bear and stuff for the little kids till the teens came out to do Touch a Slide, Cupid, Wobble, Wop Did Well. Of course, played all the people's songs, not just What Do You Mean, played Sorry and Love Yourself. Love Yourself's okay. It's not, it's like a slow song, but they sing along to the chorus. Also, Hotline Bling did well. And there was a silly kid song, don't ask. This banana dance they were requesting it. And I was like, it's a fucking preschool song. But I should never question Rhythm Point's request. Even though they seem silly to me, they love it. They have some sort of, it's Peel the bend. Sounds like a Barney song. But they were all doing a dance. They probably watch it together. They probably dance to it together. So, so it's kind of weird, but they loved it. They're dancers. They make up dances and stuff. So I should never question any of the requests. That's what happened one time. There was a lot of requests I didn't like, that my ego didn't like, but I did it. That's what happened this time. I let go of all my restraint and played all the requests, no matter how silly they were, like the banana dance, the end of the night. And they have the dance title part. We have a little technical problem with it, but we improvised. We improvised. Great dances to Whitney Houston's song Queen of the Night, and I love their dance recital to Britney Spears' Work Bitch. Because Work, because it's clean, because of kids. And the cheerleader walked. Uptown Funk was awesome. We received I Came From My Face, did well. So it was a lot of great popular songs last night at the Wither Point show. I got 3 gigs this week. Double Friday. Special Needs Dance. Last one of the year. The Christmas one. Back at Club 54 again for Chrysler folk. They love me. Then private birthday party for Hell's a Home in Wiley for a daughter of a club member's wife. So that should be fun on Saturday. And I'm also going to Club 54 Christmas Eve, the 23rd. Can't wait for that. Now, on with the entertainment news of the week. Starting with your number ones. Well, despite threatening waves, rough seas, still number one for the 3rd week in a row. 4th week. Hunger Games reign supreme again, as in the heart of the sea, Tanks made only $11 million. Part of the biggest flops of the year, because it was worth $100 million, only made $10 million. So big disappointment for In the Heart of the Sea and for director Ron Howard. Meanwhile, number one's Billboard. Adele. Ruled again. Now is 25. Number one again for the 3rd week in a row on the Billboard Top 200 charts. But Hello is still reigning supreme on the Hot 100. 7th week in a row. It now ties with Rolling in the Deep as Adele's longest number one. So she equaled her most weight. Like the song that had the most weeks at number one, like I said, was Rolling was 7 weeks. And now Hello's tying it. So we'll see if Hello's momentum goes down, especially with the 2nd single now official, When We Were Young. A lot of people like that song, and now it's the official 2nd single of 25. So a lot of news on Adele today. Still rated number one on Billboard charts, announcing 2nd single, and also announcing her U.S. tour. A couple weeks ago, she announced the U.K. tour, her first major tour in years, since the 21 tour. Of course, Adele toured a lot in UK, but not a lot in the US because of her voice trouble. Of course, that tour will require surgery. Adele said in many interviews recently in promotion of 25 that she was anxious to get back on the road. She wanted to, but she didn't want to put any risk on her voice. Well, look at her schedule and you're like, wow. The US tour will start in mid-July. Of course, the UK tour starts in February and goes until June. So July 5th, the tour kicks off in Minnesota. Now, for the majority of the tour, she's doing 2 nights in the majority of the cities, including 2 nights at the Palace of Auburn Hills in Detroit on September 6th and 7th. She's doing multiple 2-night stands in Denver, Seattle, Vancouver, Montreal, Nashville, Miami, Atlanta, Dallas, among others. There's only a couple cities that are getting more than 2 nights. 6 nights at both the Staples Center and Madison Square Garden. 4 nights at the Air Canada Center in Toronto. They're getting 4 nights. And only 2 cities are getting 1-nighters. And that's Oakland and Montreal. They're only getting 1 night. No, Montreal gets 2 nights. Oakland only got 1 night. It's the only one that got 1 night is Oakland. Of course, the tour will last until November. So, what a busy schedule for Adele, especially a lot of multiple night stands. Some people like to start with 1 night and add the 2nd night. But Adele's just starting off the bat with 2 nights in the majority of the cities. With 6-night stands, like I said, in LA, New York, and 4 in Toronto, and 3 in Chicago. So, special airs tonight, so a lot of news for Adele fans. So there you go. Adele announces the U.S. tour. Start in July. So there you go. Following her UK tour. Now, Adele's not the only one announcing a tour today, while pop fans, especially here in America, rejoice over Adele's U.S. tour announcement. Heavy metal band legend, legendary metal band, hard rock band, are going back to the U.S. for the second leg of their Rock Go Bust tour. Yep, AC/DC. Of course, this past summer, they went on a stadium tour, and I saw them at Ford Field on September 8th. And it was an awesome show, hard rocking show, sounding a little bit mixing, but it was kind of muddled and echoey, but still a fun-ass rock and roll show. A lot of fans are disappointed because they only did like 14 shows, with the majority being in Canada. A lot of fans felt left out. And AC/DC promised they would be back for an arena leg in 2016. They lived up to that promise in speculation. The new leg of shows will kick off in Tacoma, Washington, at the Tacoma Dome on February 2nd. The majority of the cities are cities that AC/DC skipped on their stadium leg, including Vegas, Chicago, Denver, Dallas, Atlanta, among others. There's only a couple cities that they all going back to, including New York, Madison Square Garden, where the tour ends on April 4th, and going back to Detroit, this time at the Palace on March the 20th. They're also going to hit Cleveland, Columbus, Philly, Florida, Greensboro, North Carolina, among others. So there you go. I think Adele goes on sale I can't believe Adele's going on sale on a Thursday. But AC/DC goes on sale. Their tickets go on sale this Friday. I think they go on sale Saturday in Detroit, but I think Friday every place else. So there you go. Both AC/DC and Adele announced tours. Well, those two announced the tour. Taylor Swift ended her tour this past weekend. Of course, yesterday was her 26th birthday. And what a way to end it what a way to spend it than to end the 1989 tour with a bunch of stadium dates in Australia, with Sydney being the last show on the 12th. And usually on your birthday, you get gifts. But Taylor gave a gift to her fans, as yesterday, on her birthday, she announced that she will release a concert film, the 1989, I almost said 1999, party like it's 1989 indeed. And people keep partying with the 1989 World Tour live film, which will be available exclusively on Apple Music on the 20th of this month. Be able to stream it. Of course, the main show was shot in Sydney by Madonna's director of some of her famous videos like Way of Light, among others, Jonas Atakline. It's kind of cool that Taylor is friends with Madonna. Makes sense that Taylor's using one of Madonna's directors. There's also going to be like behind the scenes footage of the many special guests that appeared during Taylor's show, including Jagger, Fanny Wap, Wiz Khalifa, the lead singer of Imagine Dragons when he was here in Detroit. So a lot of stuff involving all the various surprise guests that appeared during Taylor's tour. But it's interesting that it's available exclusively on Apple Music. Taylor was like a big critic of Apple Music when they launched, when she was not happy with Apple not paying the people, the writers and the artists, royalties during the 3-month trial period. But Apple said they were going to pay the artists because of Taylor. The power of Swift. So it makes sense that Swift is his relationship with Apple and having an exclusive. It's kind of interesting to have the 1989 concert film only on Apple Music. A lot of people are getting exclusive. You have Tidal, having exclusive for Rihanna and all that. Spotify gets exclusives. Now Apple Music gets an exclusive with Taylor Swift's concert film available exclusively on the Apple Music. You can, of course, watch it on iTunes, Apple Music apps across the board, Apple TV. So it's kind of interesting. Taylor has done sponsorship deals before. She had like a deal with Comcast to sponsor the 1989 World Tour. And now she's got the Apple Music exclusive. So there you go with that scenario. With T-Swizzle releasing the concert film 1989 World Tour Live exclusively on Apple Music December 20th. I think it'll probably be it might be on Apple Music exclusively for a certain amount of time. And then she'll probably release the concert film on DVD and Blu-ray. Because not a lot of our fans have Apple Music, and not really pay $10 a month for that. But people have Spotify. So we shall see. She'll probably release it separately. She'll probably release a separate DVD, Blu-ray, but probably after the exclusive period with Apple Music ends. That's what I'm saying. Be exclusive Apple Music some amount of time, then she'll probably release it later, separately on home media. And one little blip. Since I made Atakline in a couple days, I think the Golden Globe nominations were announced on Thursday. I can't believe Ricky Gervais hosting again. Did they not learn the last thing? Tina and Amy were great. Ricky Gervais is a British asshole who's trying to be funny, but he's not. He's more harsh. Maybe he learned his lesson. Maybe be nicer this time. Of course, the main awards, Carol and the Danish Girl, leading the drama film categories, include nominations for Eddie Redmayne again. He won an Oscar recently for the film on Stephen Hawking. And now he's in this Danish Girl nomination. That's drama. Spy. And yes, Amy Schumer's film, Trainwrecked, lead the nominations in the comedic movie category. And Amy Schumer topping up an epic year, winning an Emmy, having a big hit movie, touring with the season sewing, hosting the MTV Movie Awards, making a cover of both Entertainment Weekly and now People Magazine. She's nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actress in Musical Comedy Movie, taking on Melissa McCarthy and her BFF, Jennifer Lawrence, for Joy. I like both Lawrence and Amy. Well, we have those in the TV category. Lady Gaga nominated for American Horror Story. That's cool. Well, in the TV category, the streaming services got the most. Usually HBO gets the most nominations. Nope, most nominations went to Stars, Breaking Loose, and Netflix and Amazon. Especially Netflix getting nominations for House of Cards, Orange and New Black. And of course, Amazon once again getting nominations for Transparent, which won last year. And for the second year in a row, Modern snubbed again. Made sense. You know, the reign's coming to an end. They lost at the Emmys after 5 successful wins, losing the Veep. Give them more momentum heading towards the Golden Globes. So they got my little blip about the Golden Globe nominations. Of course, Golden Globes will take place in January on NBC, hosted by that British dick, Ricky Gervais. And that is it for my Atakline for today. Thank you very much for watching. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. See you later. Yeah.